Hello and welcome everybody. Today I want to talk about speaking and vibration and the law of mutual exchange. So as we're talking to ourselves every day in our mind, our own mental chatter, all that matters, okay? It's helping to create the world around us. So think of it in terms of vibration. So dense, harsher words carry denser, heavier energies. Same way with light, joyful, pleasant words, carry lighter energy or lighter vibration. I had a guy I know that came to me, and, I got to protect the names and all this, but, it came to me as kind of like his financial bottom, had basically no money, was living in his car and all that. He said, how can I change my financial situation and not only change it, make it to where I'm wealthy? He's, it's like say, he's tried everything. What can I do? And of course I told him about our I am statements and, a lot of the things we talk about, the basics on this channel. But what I want to talk about today is the law of mutual exchange. So basically this law says that anytime you help somebody or put out a bunch of valuable information, that the universe will repay you for it. Almost how anything you give is going to come back to you and all that, in scripture or what, just growing up. But so, with the correct mindset, he set forward on this and, tried asking some people anything he could do, mowing grass or helping somebody move a box or appliance or anything he could do to make some money on the side. Well, after a couple of days, he realized he had a friend that had just started a business not too long ago. And so he went over to his friend's shop and he's like, hey, can I help you, even move boxes or whatever you need, anything, I'm here, I want to be involved. And the owner was like, I'd love to hire you, but I have no money right now. He said, I got to get all this stuff cleaned up to be able to get this out to, bring in the money. He was just starting the business and all that. And, long story short, my friend who was originally looking for the work and all that found a way. He said, if we just hire out this little bit of work for pennies on the dollar, basically, then we can increase the business profits by like 400% and then keep going from there. Anyway, a year later, or maybe I think it was like 6 or 18 months later, a year and a half, maybe 2 years, the company's doing deep off into the 9 figures. I mean, I'm talking about hundreds of millions of dollars, and he ended up getting a 35% stake in the business, when all this was starting out. So literally his net worth is in the hundreds of millions. Just like when I do these videos, I get paid through the universe for putting out valuable information. I love y'all. See you on the next one.